If I see a wild animal, I rip my shirt off.
Rip my damn shirt off and I hack on the mountain lion.
I'll be like, Chase, we get it. You're good at the road courses. This guy's an ornithologist. Get out of here.
Welcome to the Kyle Long Show, with your host Kyle Long and the man who is more groomed than a poodle, Paul Swan. On today's show, the Roval sends 4 more home. Clint Boyd trades in his helmet for a microphone. We welcome the burrito. Matty D joins the show. Some hair raising, viral videos, and the boys play What's Behind the Door. And now, the winner of the hot dog eating contest 3 years in a row, Kyle Long.
All right, baby. Episode 5, the Kyle Long Show, joined alongside my good homie Paul Swan. A lot to unpack from this weekend from football and NASCAR. And I hate to see your boy Austin Dillon go, but now I can get real opinions on what's going on in the playoffs. But first,
time for the time machine. Let's take a trip back for an immediate reaction.
No idea how these guys drive with any moisture on the track. Look to be a hellhole out there for a little bit. Slicks versus rain tires. Austin Dillon, Kyle Busch. Got to pour out a drink for both those drivers tonight. Well, we have a lot to talk about, Paul.
Sucks we're out, and actually we ran a pretty good race, man. I mean, there was times where we were back, and then we were up, and we were back, and then obviously your guy, your big buddy, old KFB,
old 18,
put us into the wall and flattened all our tires, and we had to get pushed down the other side of pit road by a freaking tow truck.
Were you surprised by some of the cutoffs, and were you surprised by Clint Boyer making the move to go to the booth?
A lot of shocking news. Clint Boyer, not one of the shocking news. Definitely see him in the booth. Obviously, we had him on our show, crushed it, kills it anytime he's in front of a camera, so I think he's going to absolutely kill it up there. He's going to bring a very PG-13, we'll say, rating to the booth, I think. Kyle Busch getting bounced. Wow. Who would have ever thought that? Defending champion. He was so dominant last year. Pretty devastated. I know you were crying yourself to sleep on Sunday night. I tried my best to console you.
I did text KB and said, you battle. I'm proud of you. So Kyle Busch out this year. Hope to see him do better next year. But you can still finish well. You can still go get a dub and end the dry spell.
Yeah, absolutely. And my guy AD, our team, we're obviously out. Not what we wanted, but I think it was a great season for us. A lot of ups, some downs, and we're going to be looking to finish strong these last 4 races.
The Lakers take it. Did someone say GOAT?
GOAT, greatest of all time. On Twitter yesterday, I was thinking, and I said, this is a divisive word, GOAT. It makes people fight one another. Why not have something that we can all agree on? Greatest of their era, GOTE.
I like that. And I think LeBron clearly has been the greatest of this era. And before him, obviously, Michael Jordan was the greatest of that era. Before him, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird. And then everybody wants to do the GOAT. Well, who's the GOAT? Well, MJ did this. Well, LeBron did that. Well, this guy did this, and this guy did that.
It's like nobody can ever agree on it.
Oh, and it's just bullshit because you have everybody looking at one stat, and they're like, well, that one stat, and then they just hate and hate and hate.
MJ has no finals losses.
Yeah, and it's like.
And I'm like, well, LeBron's been 5 more times than he has.
Yeah, and it's like, all right, well, then MJ, he got knocked out of this or knocked out of that. Well, okay, yeah, a lot of people knocked out of the playoffs. The guy's still amazing. And it's like, for LeBron, dude, he's been to the finals like 11 straight years.
Richard Petty, the king. These are conversations I want to have. I want to peel back the layers of this stuff. But Richard Petty, clearly the king, but is he the GOAT?
You got to do some pretty incredible badass shit to earn that nickname. So
the king.
I think for a lot of eras, he was the best for a long time. Guy raced for a long time, 200 wins. I mean,
I wish Elon Musk had the technology to be able to put every driver from every era in the same race. They can do one short track, one dirt, one road, one speedway, one super speedway.
Yes. You got Jimmy Johnson. You got Dale Earnhardt. You got Richard Petty. I mean, who else? You got plenty of other guys you could throw in there, but those are the 3. Jeff Gordon. Those are some of the big names that come to mind.
You know, the truth be told, we'll never know who the GOATs are in any sport. It's up for debate like we're doing today. But one thing we can agree on is that there are greatest of their eras.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why GOAT is a twofold word, man, twofold.
It's now time for On This Day in History, Chuck Yeager breaks the sound barrier.
I have no effing idea how fast that is, but it sounds lightning fast.
So 1997, 50 years after Chuck Yeager became the first man to break the sound barrier in an aircraft, a gentleman did it on land. 763 miles an hour is what he was doing. Oh, wow. My Lord, the mark still stands today. Chuck Yeager was flying, quite literally, and our guy Green was doing 763 on the ground. When I'm doing 200 miles an hour in a video game, I pee myself a little bit.
Could you imagine? You stick your arm out the window, that thing's...
And now, a man who wears his heart on his sleeve, more beefy than a 2-pound burrito, and never gives up, Matt DiBenedetto.
Matthew DiBenedetto, baby.
DiBenedetto.
Matthew Guido DiBenedetto.
Yeah, that's right. How do you like that nickname?
So a lot of people think Guido is just my nickname, but it's my true middle name because my grandfather's first name was Guido, which is, you know, a common Italian name. So my father is full-blooded Italian, so he's Anthony Guido DiBenedetto, and then I got the middle name passed down to me, which is Matthew Guido DiBenedetto. So it's actually a neat name to carry on in our family. That was my grandfather's first name.
How was your weekend? How's everything going? And I see you got your weightlifting shirt on. You're definitely going to pump some iron after this.
Oh. Yeah, man, you guessed it. Yeah, that was cool. I remember, last time we hung out, we were sweating our butts off outside at Chicago, so that was those were fun times. But finished the Roval this weekend. I think we ran into just about everything other than the pace car, so we had our fair share of troubles. We had just about everything go wrong. Had pit multiple times for damage, and it was a bit of a disaster of a day. But it's all good, man. That stuff happens. We've had some fast race cars and good races lately, so can't complain.
I see you have your sim rig behind you, and I'm assuming it's iRacing. How do you enjoy it? What do you think the benefits of it are, and what would you say to somebody who's thinking about getting into iRacing?
Kyle's a super big iRacer too. He probably thinks he can beat you.
Yeah,
I got skills, bro. It's the only car I can fit in. The virtual ones, the virtual cars I fit in.
Have you? Yeah, that's true. A much better fit for you. Have you been on there much lately?
I have not lately because I've been up here in the Northeast. I'm working with CBS and I don't have my rig here, but I'll be back in Virginia in the next few weeks and we should get on there together when you get some free time.
Yeah, man, you'll have to hit me up. I love getting on there. I love playing. You know what's funny though is when I get on iRacing, I think because there's so many different options of things to drive, I end up driving everything but NASCAR. Not because I don't enjoy the NASCAR stuff. It's just because I'm like, oh my gosh, I can drive a global rallycross car or a 2-wheel drive off-road truck or all these cool things that I don't get to drive in real life.
So like the Lucas Oil stuff is really cool. I like the stuff with the global rallycross, but that's hard. Like that's really, really hard. It's a niche thing. I enjoy the Skip Barbers. I don't know if you do that. I like all the open wheel series. They're so much fun. And the way the Skip Barber just sways through turns, it gives you the sense of like, this is probably what it feels like to ride this car.
That stuff's fun. And you know what I end up probably racing the most? It would be the dirt street stocks. They're so slow and you can like run into each other and it's like everything just happens in slow motion. You're sliding around and it's so those. And if I'm doing road course stuff, I actually enjoy doing the Mazda MX-5.
MX-5 Cup, baby.
So I'll get on there and run the slowest cars in the game, have the most fun. You got like 100 horsepower.
So did you grow up playing like sports? What were you into growing up? I know you're a NorCal guy. I looked up your hometown. It looks like something out of a storybook, by the way. It looks like a fake little hometown that's perfect.
Yeah, it is. Grass Valley, California, a small town out in the country of Northern California. So it was really pretty up there. I did not play any. I played a little bit of Little League baseball, and that's actually kind of what ironically transitioned me into racing. So I grew up riding four-wheelers and dirt bikes from age 5, and I was wide ass open on all that stuff. So that's all I did every single day. And my dad was actually big into baseball. He coached the scouting league for the Mets and was like real big into baseball and stuff. So he had like Darryl Strawberry on his team at a point, a bunch of like some big name players and such. So that's his passion. And ironically, I'm the oddball of, I just like motorsports. He was passing through the channels, passed by NASCAR. I made him go back to it one Sunday, and he was like, "What the hell do you want to watch that for?" And no joke. And so we watched it every single week. Then they were like, "Oh, okay, this is cool. This is his passion." So we watched it. And a friend on our Little League team that I played with found out that I loved racing. My dad called me his little Jeff Gordon. And the guy was like, "Hey, we race at a local dirt track. That's what we do on weekends. You want to come check it out?" And
God, that's awesome.
That's how it happened.
Tell me about Wood Brothers, how excited you are for next year.
Yeah, man, the history of the Wood Brothers. If anyone hasn't watched the Wood Brothers documentary, I believe it was on NBC, the coolest, it sums up their history and their passion for the sport. I mean, it made my wife cry watching it, especially knowing like, wow, holy cow, I'm going to get to drive for this team and this family with so much history. I mean, they're the best, nicest people in the world, so innovative. And yeah, the car, it's so cool because our car, the gold numbers, the white, the red car it looks just like, well, shoot, I got a picture sitting right here. Just like the old, yep. So just like the old 21 car from going back to the start, so it's really, really neat that history is still there.
Well, Matt, we appreciate you taking the time. We look forward to watching you next year. And, I think it's going to be a lot of fun to watch. You have a new big-time fan with me. You won me over in Chicago because I got to be honest, you were a great dude. I met a lot of drivers that day. You took the time. You spoke to me. It meant a lot to me. And, yeah, I mean, I'll carry that on, and I'll stand up on any hill and fight for you, Matty D. I appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate it, Kyle. Thanks, Paul. And, yeah, man, that'll be good to hang out. We'll have to hop on iRacing here. Off-season's coming up soon. So
I know your triceps and your glutes are yearning for some pumpage of the ironage. So get on out of here. Go mix your pre-workout. We appreciate you, man, and best of luck.
Sweet, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks, Kyle. Thanks, Paul. Thanks for having me on, man. It was fun.
And now it's time to play What's Behind the Door.
It's crazy. I've been following this thing all around. It's going to lead me into what is behind this door. Oh my goodness, the set of the Kyle Long Show. Let's go!
Been searching for my guy Seymour for hours now. We'll find him behind this door. Let's see what's going on. Whoa, Seymour! Can't handle it, can you? Terry, what do you think? Guy's a lightweight. Come on, man.
Thirsty, a little hungry. Maybe I can check out. Whoa!
There's some wild energy behind this cabinet. Let's see what's behind it. Whoa, that's one still serpent.
Okay, while we're on the topic of what's behind the door, I've got a curtain that I want to see. Oh my goodness!
It's now time for Kyle and Swan's viral videos of the week.
All right, so here we go. Stumbled upon this one. I'm sure you've seen it. Everybody's seen it. The cougar. Are we cougar hunting or are we cougar fleeing from this thing?
I'm cougar crying. He was making a weird noise like, oof, oof.
Dude, he was growling. He was hissing.
The guy to the cougar at one point was doing some primal noise. And I was like, that's not going to help you, bro.
Oh. I don't know what he was doing out there. Guy claims he was running, but
going for a run in the wilderness.
Going for a run on some rock back road up a hill.
Going to hide a body is what he was doing.
Going a little suspicious, if you ask me. But then here we go. Big cat comes out of the woods. One man is backing up and going.
And he's keeping the camera on it like perfect.
Keeping the camera on it perfect, growling like a bear. swearing up a storm. What are you doing? Hey, get away from like the
Go
shit.
get your babies. Go get your babies.
The shit this dude was saying was ridiculous.
But to know that wild savage beasts could run out there and go whoosh, 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 squish your face in, that scares me a little bit, Paul. And I'm a big dude. I can handle myself. Would you pick up a rock or would you look for a stick? If the thing's coming, tracking you, stalking you, are you going to reach down and grab a boulder and try to hit it? Or are you going to go spear?
First off, I'm ripping my shirt off. I'm not backing up anymore. I'm going to prop the phone up where it can get good camera footage of this.
TikTok.
And I'm going to attack this damn thing. I'm going for the jugular. I'm going to choke him out. He's probably going to rip me up, but those will be badass battle scars, and I'm winning that fight.
And now one furry animal to another, Cole Custer in the Old Spice commercial. This is hilarious. Take a look.
Oh, hey there. I remember when I had thin-looking hair, but not anymore with Old Spice thickening system.
Oh my gosh, I didn't recognize him at first. The hair, it looks real. I was like, is this a wig or did he grow it out? It makes me want to go get some Old Spice. You know what I'm saying? Thinking this thing up.
Old Spice or maybe a wig for you. One of the two.
You need some Old Spice for those biceps because yours are looking minuscule, bro.
Yeah. Oh, whatever. Whatever.
Well, I got a surprise for you, Swan. This.
Please welcome to the show, driver of the 41, and my new favorite actor, Cole Custer.
Cole, what's up, man? You are world-renowned Old Spice salesman now, so thanks for joining the show to talk to Paul and I. How are you, bud?
I'm great. I mean, we definitely got the hair products that can help you out a little bit, I think.
Yeah, you said it was some. It's a thickening solution, I guess. So I need that on my hair because I'm definitely been thinning for the last decade, bro. Any chicks walking up to you while you're at the Starbucks or anything like that?
Nothing much yet. I mean, I have my girlfriend, but she likes the Old Spice. She likes what's going on with the hair. So I'm so far it's working out for me.
We do a little thing called Two Truths and a Lie. Paul, you want to take us away on Two Truths and a Lie here?
Favorite game, big fan favorite. Actually, Clint Boyer, probably our biggest fan of the show. He played this with us, and all the cool guests we've had on have played it. So you're gonna tell us 3 things about you. 2 of them are gonna be truths. 1 of them is gonna be a lie, but they all got to be pretty believable. Last week's was a tough one, and currently I'm crushing Kyle in getting the right answer on these. So make it good.
I'm a Carolina Panthers fan. I'm an LA Dodgers fan. And my first truck was a S10.
Okay.
Truth on S10, truth on Panthers, and I think you're an Angels fan.
I don't know how you guessed that, man. Come on. Yes, that is actually true. I'm an Angels fan, not Dodgers.
Dance.
I am a wizard.
That doesn't count. That does not count.
Oh, that's funny.
I didn't even get a chance.
Well, I had some, you know what, Paul? I had some geographic insight being from Southern California.
Little trick up the sleeve for you there.
So how'd you become a Panthers fan? Well, obviously they're doing well this year, so you're a front runner, and I get that. It's okay, Cole. You're a front runner. Without Christian McCaffrey, they've been balling. They beat the Falcons. They beat the Cardinals, and now they're going to play these guys.
And they're going to smoke them.
You guys want to put $10 on the game?
Bro,
Are we allowed to do that?
Should I put 20 on it?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Hey, heck
There
yeah.
we go. All right, $20.
You know what, $20, $20, and the money goes to a charity of the winner's choice. Let's do that, and it'll just be smack talking rights. But I like it.
I think that Chicago defense is going to be like Swiss cheese out there.
Oh my God!
It's going to be holes all over the place, buddy. Mike Davis is going to run all over him. Teddy B is going to pass all over him. Robbie Anderson's going to catch all over him. It's going to be a blowout.
So I look forward to rooting for you, Cole. I mean, it's been fun watching you be part of the Cup Series this year, and obviously you're a dominant driver in every league you've ever been in. So we're looking forward to saying, hey, he was on our show at one point.
Right.
The dude in the Old Spice commercials with the great hair was on our show, and he was really nice to us. So we're going to root for him too.
Well, thank you. We got some more coming out, so, maybe might surprise you a little bit. But thank you for having me on.
Look out, Toto. We're coming to Kansas.
We're going to Kansas, the first race of the round of 8. What do we got coming at us this weekend, Paul? What can an amateur fan like myself do to further entrench himself in NASCAR this weekend?
Really dabble, really get inside, really get to know it, It's going to be a fast track. It's going to be a fast race. Tensions are going to be high. Competitiveness is going to be high. Be ready for a fun, fast
Just go race hard.
We're going fast, baby.
We talked NASCAR, we talked NFL, we talked GOATs, all that. Please make sure if you got questions for us, go ahead and drop it in the comment box, whether it's Twitter, YouTube, whatever. Like, subscribe, share this to all your friends. We love having the show. We love you guys being a part of it. So tune in next week, Wednesday at 5:30 p.m.
5:30. Bring the juice. Be ready. Tune in.
Okay, we got to get the hell out of here, Paul. Thanks, guys. Peace.
That's our show. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out past episodes and other super sweet videos. Till then, mahalo nui.
Leroy, you were slow to the conversation.
Leroy!
Where you at, Leroy?
This is what I have.
Could you lift a car? I was like,
Yeah, I could.
you challenging me, bro?
I love surprises.